Hello, I'm Nancy O'Neill. Today on Suncoast FYI, I'll speak with the owner of White Picket Produce, owner of Jolene Lampshades and Night Train Express with John Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Coming up next on Suncoast FYI. Hello, and thanks for joining us on this week's Suncoast FYI. I'm Nancy O'Neill. We're going to begin the program with Sharon Voss. Sharon is the owner of White Picket Produce, a business she started to educate the Suncoast about how to eat sustainable food and how important it is to know where your food actually comes from. White Picket Produce offers some of the freshest organic produce around, and Sharon is here to tell us more about it. Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, Nancy. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for being here. Well, I know that you've brought a lot of lovely produce with us, and so why don't we start with a very important thing. Right now, raspberries are in season,
Right.
And we know they have a short shelf life. So what have you done to extend that shelf life here?
They do. So raspberries, all berries right now are in season, and I did a little experiment here on how to wash and store your berries. So I took 1/4 of a cup of white vinegar and 4 cups of water, and I soaked the berries, removed them, and made sure they were really dry. Drying your fruit is really important. Made sure all the moisture was taken out, and then I just rinse out the container that you get, rinse it out, wash it, dry it. I put a paper towel, and then I put the berries back in. So this is the container that I did the vinegar on, and this is the container that I just soaked in water. And you can tell just by the paper towel that these berries are starting to break down a lot quicker than the ones that were soaked in the white vinegar.
Okay.
Once you soak them in the vinegar, you want to then rinse them off.
Okay.
But they don't taste like vinegar at all. It's just
that was my
amazing.
next question, whether you rinsed them off afterwards or not. Okay,
That's
so
okay.
and how about vegetables? I mean, is there a similar trick to storing vegetables, or?
I try to tell people when you come home from the grocery store, or once you receive the box of produce, you want to remove everything from those little the bags that you typically get at the grocery store, the really thin ones. You want to wash. Some of the produce gets washed. Some of it you can wait until you store it. But you want to use. I include one of these green bags with all of our new customers get one of these green bags.
Okay.
This is lettuce in here, but I wrap it in a paper towel. I put it in the green bag, and I take all the air out and seal it really good. And this will last for a couple of weeks.
Wow.
It's amazing how these
Wow.
just taking that extra step
I know.
before you just dump everything into the drawer.
We end up, I mean, I know I do, I end up throwing so much produce away that,
Right.
it's like, do I buy it or do I get what, it's kind of a toss-up. So we know what wonderful things you do, but how do you get this to the public? How do you get this to your customers? Tell us what you do
So
there.
each week I spend time sourcing the produce. I call my different wholesalers and see what's coming in fresh and what's going to be in season. Weather is our produce is very reliant on the weather. So out in California right now, they're having some really bad weather, so it's
Right.
affected their greens and their lettuce. So
Whatever comes in that week. So again, your customers now call you to place an order. And how does that whole process work?
everything's done online these days. So Thursday of every week, my customers get an email, and it tells them what's going to be in the box that week, and it lets them know that they now have until Sunday at 10 a.m. to go online and make any substitutions. So if they don't like broccoli, or they would like apples instead of lettuce, they can make out those substitutions. They can also add things to the box: farm fresh eggs, local honey, sprouted fresh grain bread, different things. I also have chicken, bison, grass-fed beef that they can add to the box.
A little bit of everything. Now, there's a cost involved with this. I know
Correct.
delivery is free,
Right.
but your minimum orders for free delivery starts at
$35.
$35.
Correct.
And what is the commitment that they have to make? I mean, is it a weekly or contracts that they have to sign, anything of
That's
that nature?
the beauty of white picket produce. I kind of took everything I didn't like about a co-op, which means you kind of have to pick up a bag every week, and that just didn't work for me and my family, and it doesn't work for a lot of the families here in Sarasota. A lot of people travel a lot, so you really set your own schedule. I like to tell people you're the boss of the box, meaning you get to decide what's in the box and you get to decide how often you want the box.
Okay, so now when someone orders a box and you deliver it, this is what it comes in.
Correct. It comes in a nice
Comes in a nice
nice
and this is
bag.
what they get for their basic.
pretty much
$35.
how it comes.
deal.
I tell people if you know you're not going to be home, leave out a cooler with a
Okay.
couple of gel packs or I have frozen water bottles in it.
Okay, and then you just
And we
leave it in
take
there?
out the bag, we put it right in your cooler, and when you come home, you have fresh veggies and you're ready to go.
That's awesome.
It is fun.
Cool.
It's great.
Well, where can our viewers go to find out more information about you, at your website
Right.
and all of the different products that you offer?
Right. So our website is www.whitepicketproduce.com. And there's a lot of information there. If you have any questions, you can also call us or email us.
Okay. And what's the phone number,
The phone
Sharon?
number is 948-4-VEG, for VEG.
Great. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Nancy. It's a
Love
pleasure.
It. Thank you. Next on Suncoast FYI, thinking about doing some interior decorating? Well, don't overlook your lampshades. When we come back, we'll find out about how these finishing touches can add so much charm to your home. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. This local business has hundreds of lampshades to look through. Jolene Lampshades works with several well-known manufacturers to bring the Suncoast quality products. And joining us today is owner Anna DeFerrari. And thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your business and what you do. Obviously, we see a couple lovely samples here, but tell us a little bit about more how you got involved in this.
I started working with Louis and Garnet Bond.
They were
10
the
years
original
ago.
owners, right?
The store was originally named after Linda and Joe, which was Garnet's sister.
Okay.
But I took ownership in 2010, and I'm very proud to be a part of the community and serving everybody in their lamp needs and their lampshades.
Okay.
I brought with me a couple of lampshades as an example today. This one is a Morley. It's made in Miami.
In Miami.
I try
so
to
local.
Yes,
Local.
yes. I try to keep as much U.S. product in the store as possible. This one is made. The orange is a rectangle that is made by Lakeshore, which is in Mississippi. We offer fabric swatches to our customers through the company if they choose.
Okay.
Or they could actually bring their own fabric in and have it made with that.
Okay.
The green is actually a soft shell. This particular one is a no-hug, they call it, because it doesn't have French seams. But this is only one shape that you can get. You can get all different shapes, sizes, colors.
Okay. So you have some samples there. I mean, again, there's many, many fabrics
Yes.
to choose from.
Yes, we have, this is just a handful.
Literally.
Yes.
Of the hundreds that you have.
Yes, and these are through this company, where each company has their own swatches.
Okay.
So that makes it even more fun.
Oh gosh, I mean, so when they come in, they bring their lamp with them.
Yes,
Okay. And maybe some color swatches they have or pillows that they have on
or
existing
photographs
furniture.
of
Okay.
their room, you know.
And
it
then
gives,
you help them go through all of these.
yes.
Okay. Or they can bring in fabric to match their furniture with, and you'll create a custom shade for them, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And it's fun, you know, and it's one-on-one. It's not that you're going into a more mass-produced product atmosphere where you don't get the attention that I think everybody likes,
Yep.
you know, because everybody likes one-on-one. We get a lot of customers that have family lamps or chandeliers. We also do repairs, refurbish. We can make lamps out of vases or...
Out of faces?
Yes.
Lampshades out of faces?
Yes. Or not, yes, the lamps
Okay.
themselves.
Wow.
Yes, we can do that. We offer that. I have one electrician that has been doing electrical work for many, many years. And I have a second person as well that does repairs and helps with that.
So you can do start to finish. I mean, they can come in with a lamp, or you can actually make a lamp from scratch.
Yes.
For them.
Yes.
Okay. And like I said, when we were opening, you know, this is something that, you know, you have all of this beautiful furniture in your home, but lamps and lampshades, I mean, when you turn a lamp on in your house, I mean,
Lighting
is
is everything.
so important.
It's very important. We also have anything that you would need to, finials, for instance,
Oh gosh.
which are the toppers,
Yeah.
which a lot of times people don't even think about or don't even notice. But I would have to say that if we don't have the largest selection of finials, I think
Well,
we are.
I have not seen any more. I was on your website, and you have some of the most beautiful glass ones.
Yes,
that
crystal.
really are just, you know, they just have these beautiful toppers.
Yes.
You know, they're not like the little finials that you normally get with your lampshades. I
No.
mean, again, they make a statement when you see them.
Yes, yes, and it all comes together, and we really enjoy what we do.
Okay.
We do.
So you have everything. You have harps and crystals and some of the other shades that you have. You have bamboo shades too?
We do. We offer seagrass, bamboo.
So a lot of organic products
Yes,
as well.
Yes, people are thinking about shades for their lanais, or you know, because we
outdoor.
are in Florida.
Right.
And we have a lot of moisture, so we do offer shades for every need.
Okay. And what is the turnaround time normally from start to finish if somebody comes in?
Well, if somebody comes in and they want, say, a shade that's similar to this one setting here, they don't make them until we order them. So it's automatically a custom shade.
Right.
So you wait between 4 and 8 weeks.
Okay. That's reasonable to get something that you want.
Yes, yeah. And once the customer gets it, you know, they're very happy.
I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure. Well, thank you. Where can our viewers go to find out more details?
You can go on our website, which is www.jolenelampshades.com, or you can stop by. We are on 5778 South Tamiami Trail
Okay.
in Sarasota.
And what does that intersect with?
It intersects, the crossroad is Constitution Boulevard. We're actually beside the Philippi Mansion, the park.
Good reference point.
Yes, on the west side, the water side. If you're traveling from the north, if you pass the Sunoco, you just passed us.
Okay.
And if you're traveling, say, from the south, Stickney Point, it's 2 lights north of on the west side.
Great. Wonderful.
So-
Well, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you.
Coming up on Suncoast FYI, don't be surprised if you start hearing Christmas music. Night Train Express is hosting a holiday-themed event, and we'll have more when we come back. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. December isn't the only month to get into the holiday spirit. Night Train Express is hosting their second annual Christmas in June for the Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. So help us get into the holiday spirit with President Michael Gazelle and Vice President Sharon Suraski. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
There's so much Christmas and all of this. I'm so excited to, talk about what you're doing because, Christmas is a fun time of year.
Yes, it is.
So why did you choose to do a Christmas in June event?
We decided to do Christmas in June because there's kids in the hospital all year round, and we just wanted to kind of break it up and do something in the middle of the year as well.
Okay, now will there be children attending the benefit? I mean, I know some are in the hospital, but you've had children that have benefited from your past events because I know you do more than one a year.
There may be some children attend. Most of them it just benefits the ones that's in the hospital, and anybody's welcome to attend.
Okay, and where is the event taking place?
It starts at Peggy's Corral, which is up in Palmetto, and then we go right over the Skyway, and we ride right into Johns Hopkins, All Children's, and we drop off toys, and then we get back on our bikes, and we come back to Sarasota to Stragglers.
Okay, now it's not just, we've talked about this before, it's not just bikes that can participate. So people can come in vehicles and participate
All are welcome.
any way they want. Okay. And so when you say that you bring toys to the children, I know that you collect other things too. What else do they need when they're going through things like this? I mean,
A lot of things, just toys, coloring books,
Yeah.
crayons, any kind of puzzles, anything like that. Any unwrapped gift, that's what we could take up there.
Okay, all right. So they need everything. I mean, these poor kids are struggling, and
Yeah, and they have a new unit that they opened that they gave us a very specific list of items that they're looking for, and that we've listed that on our Facebook page. A lot of it is like play food, kind of interactive type of toys. Or that's what they specifically need, and then anything else, of course, is just a bonus.
okay. So anybody can donate to this, but I'm sure you have some sponsors that help you with this as well.
We do. Probably our biggest sponsors are Whitmer Linehan, the Big Top Brewery, Jeanette Properties, Gold Coast Eagle, and
Stragglers Bar.
Stragglers, Peggy's
donate.
Corral. Everybody's been just nothing but supportive and on board from pretty much day one.
Absolutely.
Okay. So once they come back from the ride, what can they expect from the rest of the event? You have entertainment, live entertainment?
We'll end up at Stragglers Bar somewhere around 4 o'clock. We have one of the best rock bands in town, Nobody's Fool, playing from 4 to 8. We have Luigi. He's going to be cooking up some ribs, so there'll be plenty to eat. And we're going to have a Chinese auction and a 50-50 drawing, which will go back to the hospital as well.
Okay. And these take place at different times of the day? I mean, do you have to be there to, win these prizes?
50-50 you need to be there to win, yes. The Chinese auction, we've done it that way, but I think this year we're going to, if they want to buy tickets ahead of time, then we'll have an arrangement made for later.
Okay. Now
so we can raise more money.
I know you have a nickname. It's Princess Sharon.
Yes, that's my ride name, yes.
That's your riding name?
My road name, yes. And this is Night Train.
Train wrecker.
Well,
And so it's Christmas in June.
Yes.
And so how does everybody get in the holiday spirit? Are you going to have Christmas hats on or Santa suits?
well,
I mean, what are you gonna do?
we would love to do that. However, we don't want to confuse the kids. Because it is, and we thought about that. So what we're hoping to accomplish is we always take a big group picture as we come in All Children's, and this year we're going to do. We'd like everybody to wear Hawaiian shirts. So we'll have the leis and so forth, and trying to have like just a kind of a luau Hawaiian type theme, just to change it up.
Okay. Now, I know that you have different events through the course of the year. Last month, you had a scavenger hunt. Now you're having Christmas in June. Is there anything else taking place later on in the year?
Yes, November
27th.
November 27th is going to be our big Christmas ride.
Your regular Christmas
Absolutely,
ride.
the big Christmas ride, and we'll have over hopefully 250, 300 bikes on that one.
Okay.
And same kind of thing. Toy donations, unwrapped toys,
And that
cash
is when
donations.
Santa does actually ride and
Yes.
lead the bikes.
All right,
And we
that's
hope-
great.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, where can our viewers go to find out more information on how to donate to this wonderful cause?
We have Facebook page, which is under Night Train Express. We also have www.nighttrainexpress.com. And get a hold of either one of us, either way.
Okay.
We're getting out there.
Okay, well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to
Christmas.
you.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us again.
Stay tuned, and we'll be right back to Suncoast FYI. That's our show today, and thank you so much for joining us. If you would like to promote your business or community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. Please call our sales department at 941-361-4239 to find out more details. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.